banner. Jake Hromada with you. We'll hear from Laurel Wynn in a moment. And Ian, let's start with Texas A&M. 2-2 so far through the first 4 conference games of the season. They upset Auburn recently, but did lose to Texas coming into this one. Ole Miss 0-4 to start SEC play. If they want to turn around this season, it's got to start tonight.
It does. From A&M's point of view.
We welcome you to one of the best up-and-coming home court advantages in the SEC. Just guys being dudes in the Gillum Center in Oxford, Mississippi. Ole Miss hosts LSU. Both teams coming off their first conference wins of the season on Friday night. Back with the World Series champ David DeLucci. I'm Jake Hromada. And Luch, finally last night, Ole Miss, their bats got hot. They won 12-2.
Yeah, the bats came along. That's exactly what the coaching staff has been predicting.
Stolen by Morrell. Get your cameras ready. Matthew Morrell. 6 seconds left. Here's Scott underneath. She puts it in. 3.1 left. And he towers this to deep right field. No doubt about this one. Cue the showers. Overpass. Washington with a kill. Ole Miss on top. Timeout, Mississippi State. Both fan bases into it. Rogers on the response. No way! Oh, she shushes him too.
Rogers is hot.
I love Todd Williams' reaction earlier during media availability this week. She had a double-double against Mississippi State, 16 points and 11 rebounds. That was her first double-double, Lindsay, since her freshman year. And when asked about it, say, hey, do you remember when your last double-double was? She's like, I don't know, probably last year. And it's like, no, that's your freshman year. She's like, really? It's been that long since I've had a double-double? I mean, you were a player once. All these games just run together, don't they?
They do. The years run together, too.
10 left to shoot for Georgia this possession. And Flournoy gives off to Nicholson. Again, Nicholson, they've gone to her a lot. She's taken 4 of her team's 7 shots in this first quarter. But I guess when you average a near double-double, 16 points and 9 rebounds, you're going to touch the ball a lot, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I have a feeling, though, even if she isn't getting those shots, they're still going to try to get her a lot of touches.
Richardson fades. All window. Rebound for Flournoy. Thompson up the floor. One thing, too, Coach Yost said about Coach Abe's Georgia team, no matter if they're down 5, down 20, they're just like Coach Abe. They keep fighting no matter what the situation is. And a travel down low on Nicholson. And we heard from the Georgia bench, just shoot the ball.
Well, she's got to, Jake, because that matchup there was Nicholson with Stevenson, who is Ole Miss's point guard. So it was an obvious size advantage. And you don't need all of that footwork if you're going up against someone that is over a foot shorter than you. You know, she's a strong athletic post. She'll figure it out and start getting some shots to fall.
I'd say 6'2" Nicholson against 5'4" Stevenson. That's a mismatch for
my money would be on Nicholson for sure.
7-6, Georgia out in front early. Ole Miss has not scored in 2.5 minutes. Todd Williams drives. Coming away with the basketball, Chloe Chapman. Bounces to Avinger. She puts it in, and one. Count that basket, and a free throw coming.
That was absolutely beautiful. Picture perfect transition basketball. Let's take another look. What a pass. Didn't even have to dribble and got the and one. That's what you want.
Fouls on Alana Eaton for Ole Miss, who Eaton's only played 2 minutes so far in this game. And Ole Miss's scoring drought at 3 minutes now. And Avinger hits the free throw, the 64% free throw shooter, and the point guard has the 4th most assists in the SEC at 110. There you see Ole Miss's scoring drought north of 3 minutes, down 4 to Georgia, 10-6. Remember, Georgia led at South Carolina by 7 at halftime. Todd Williams bottoms the three.
I love that Madison Scott and Todd Williams have that chemistry where they know where each other is at all times on the court. Beautiful job by Todd Williams setting up on the baseline for that open three-point shot.
Todd Williams surpassed 100 made threes in her career last game. She's at 102 now as Nicholson eases it off the glass and in.
Yeah, and talk about your teammate always knowing where you are. I mean, every Georgia teammate knows where Nicholson is. That was a beautiful lob made for an easy 2 points.
Todd Williams open again. Rebound falls to Chapman. Her and Marquisha Davis were in a tie-up, but Chapman's called for a travel, and Ole Miss gets back to basketball. Chapman did shuffle her feet, but Davis was there pestering her a little bit. But the officials ruled Chapman with the turnover. Both teams early, 3 turnovers apiece. Georgia's opened this game shooting 5 for 9. Ole Miss 4 for 12 from the floor. The lob to Davis and a new possession for Ole Miss. Scott. She was scoreless against Georgia. She has 4 quick points here in the first quarter in the second meeting against the Dogs.
I mean, Georgia's doing a great job in their zone defense. They're forcing difficult shots, but Ole Miss doing a good job of knocking them down.
Todd Williams and Scott have 9 of Ole Miss's 11 points. Savannah Henderson, the daughter of Coach Abe, throws it down low, and it's out of bounds. Ole Miss basketball. This last Maddie Scott basket, this is just vintage Madison Scott.
Yeah, that 15-foot pull-up, that is what she loves.